So the idea was born to start the Segundo Barrio Children's Chorus. We began in 2022 as a pilot project, a summer camp with 30 kids on a shoestring budget, whereby we realized, okay, we're making a new pathway here for access to the arts for children and families. So I'm Jorge Garza. I am a tenor by operatic tenor by trade and training, who happens to have grown up right here in Second Ward in Houston's East End District, about a block from where we're sitting right now, just down the street on Milby Street. It was through an opportunity that I had through HISD, Houston Public School, to join a children's chorus. And at the time, that chorus was called the Singing Boys of Houston. And so this gave me an amazing opportunity to step outside of my community and have experiences all over the city. And so it was a free program. I mean, that was the gateway, right? That was the access that we needed. Coming from very humble beginnings, an immigrant family living here in a very under-resourced community, that was crucial, just the entry point. And it really changed the trajectory of my life and my family's as to thinking what is possible. And now, all these years later, that's what we're trying to emulate here, is removing financial barriers in accessing the arts, and not just any arts, but high quality arts that teach a variety of skills, not just musical skills, but life skills. So from there, I nurtured my talent, figured out, wow, I have this talent. I went to the Performing Arts High School here in Houston, and then got a scholarship to train at the Juilliard School of Music in New York City. And then was singing as a guest artist pretty much all over Europe. I felt compelled to come back home to where I grew up. I noticed very early on, however, that one thing missing was kind of an engagement with children and families. Public school systems are struggling to provide outlets of creative expression. The focus right now is very much on academics, and so we are filling a great need and filling a void and bridging the gap, if you will, for these students to have access to the arts. So now, 4 years, going into our 5th year, Segundo Barrio Children's Chorus serves more than 350 children families annually across 12 different ensembles, 6 different choral programs, 6 different instrumental programs. So we make the entry point as easy as possible. It's just your voice. All you have to do is show up and sing. And there's no audition required. And so that has proven to be a wonderful resource for the community. Children of immigrants have a very unique experience. And I can attest to that, because you're growing up straddling 2 different cultures. And sometimes what they really need is to have a strong anchor in their heritage and roots, and be celebrated for that in order to succeed in any culture, in order to feel celebrated in any culture. And the bilingual nature of what we do is crucial, it's vital to opening that door. Well, the summer camp program is a very intensive program. It is the most expensive program that we must, and we can't not do it anymore. It's so crucial to our existence. It is how we started. It is how we will be sustained and maintained as an organization. It requires support, and the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion Foundation is just meeting that challenge, meeting that support where we need it most. If we intend to keep growing, to keep expanding our enrollment, it all starts with summer camp. And so this is the most crucial program that we offer, and so having the support is invaluable. At the end, so this whole camp culminates in a concierto comunitario, a community concert that's free to the public, and just gives these families an amazing opportunity to come and witness the great work that their kids have been doing all summer long. It's a huge sense of accomplishment for these kids once they get up, and they're being supported at every level. The ability to have a voice, to discover your own voice, literally discover your own voice by singing and performing and hearing applause and going into new spaces and feeling a sense of belonging. That, dare I say, you could argue is just as important as getting good test scores.